Hey, but I'll get blocked from YouTube straight away. Hi, welcome back to my channel and the very festive time of year that we've got going on. Today, I'm going to go to my final dentist appointment. I'm actually buzzing. It's been 2 years and 10 months. So I've just had some clients this morning. We're going to head to the gym, not to the gym, I'm in the gym. We're going to head to the dentist now for my final checkup. I've been through 4 weeks of teeth whitening, so we need to see that I'm actually done. Which I actually feel like I've got teeth dysmorphia because I'm like, are they perfect? Are we done? I mean, I'm not sure what more I'm after. And then I'm going to go through some of my gut health stuff and how I've been healing my gut, some of the medicines I've been taking, how it's actually got worse, and how I'm dealing with that. So let's go. Nothing to see here. Because the pain was just next level. And then I looked at the tooth mousse, but it's got dairy in it. So thank God I looked at the ingredients because it must be all the calcium that it's trying to put back on the enamel. So I've just suffered with the pain, to be honest. But there's only, out of the 4 weeks of whitening, there's only been 2 days that have been unbearable. Oh, I can think about it now. I saw a packet of Monster Munch on Instagram and the whole day, the thought of their Monster Munch on my teeth just ruined my day. Like thinking about it now, you know, with like the scratchiness when your teeth hurt and sounds were hurting my teeth, it was a bad day. But fortunately I've only had 2 of those, so.
What's happening? Is the YouTube going on?
YouTube's going on, you're live and direct. I'm gonna go.
Am I actually live?
You're actually live. We're gonna go get my
Live and direct in the house.
Gonna go get my teethy peggies looked at.
Well, I'm gonna go see Lauren.
Oh, nice, for a massage.
Yeah, sort my arms out.
Why, what's wrong with them?
I don't know what's happened. Like my tendons are absolutely killing me.
When you said I don't know what's happened, I just pictured like dinosaur arms.
I've literally feel like a T-Rex. I can't do bicep curl.
Is it essential?
Well, yeah, because I can't have tiny little arms, can I? Oh, well, you best get fit. Do you want me to come and do the chopping thing?
Mark texted me last night and said, can I do the camera action film chopping board? And I said, I'd actually really love that. So if you've got one handy, you can pop down.
Yeah, well, I might just come in and I just go, action! Who the fuck's this?
Terrorised dental on the backs. Imagine the clients will be like riff-raff.
All right, well, go do your thing.
All right then, enjoy your massage. Bye. Wild, right, we've just pulled up. I'm like 20 foot from the curb. But let's head inside and let's go get these teethies looked at. Marginally better. Right, let's go. So heavy. It's nice and warm in here. Such a bougie place. I honestly feel like I owe them more money. I've been coming for 2 years and 10 months. And I feel like they're just going to charge me again because that's how many adjustments I've had. I've had like 104 trays. My maths is really bad. No, I've had more than that, hang on. 144 trays. That is unreal. Oh, Ramsden, what a touch. Thank you for making that, darling. That's so beaut. Look at the content, getting content. My life is content. When we go on holiday, Mum's like, are you still working? I'm like, everything that's content, babes. Absolutely everything. Thanks, darling. Oh, perfect. Thanks, babe. Do you want a picture? The sensitivity has been wild.
Yes.
But I was saying, I've only had like 2 horrendous days.
Okay, perfect.
You know when like noise hurts your teeth?
Yeah, it's the cold air.
Oh, and then you take like an inhale of breath. But the other 3 weeks have been so manageable. 2 cameras.
Aren't you lucky? Okay. I have body dysmorphia and it's nothing with the new. They look lovely.
They look good, don't they? And when I saw you, I was like, do I want composite bonding? But I don't. I like the natural, yeah, I like the natural shape. They don't look turkey.
The shape of your teeth is beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I'm so heavy-footed, I'm like tiptoeing. I stomp around. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I think I'm done.
Oh, they look really
Do you think, can you see a difference? Yeah. I've just said, I think I've got teeth dysmorphia because I've stared, well, yeah, like the before, absolutely. But you know, when you've stared at your teeth for 3 years, you're like, are we, yeah.
You have children, you don't see them growing, and then you see your friends, oh, they're so big.
It's that, you're just so, yeah, you're just so used to it. Thank you. I love that coffee. I love like small details like that.
For another 18 months.
Oh, love that.
We'll check how the wire is,
Okay.
how the bike is settling.
Oh, okay.
So not just letting you go.
Okay, thank you.
And obviously, if at any point you have any questions.
Oh yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks to you.
Smile's looking good.
Oh, thank you.
So I just want to take some of our proper photos of that now as well.
Yeah, perfect.
So let me pop you back.
Thank you.
So if I get you to bring your chin up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, Vicky. There we go. And open it. And then bite together. Good. If you hold both of these for me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then if you move your tongue away from your front teeth. So just bite together like normal. There we go. And bite on your back teeth as well as you can. We're going to take some side views now. Great job. Couple more.
Thank you.
It's all the flattering views for you today. And open wide. Might not want to be using these in your videos. But if you hold this one for me, Vicky, just the right one. Good. And then open as wide as you can. Such a broad smile now.
I know, it's so different.
Good. Perfect. Let's sit you up for a few minutes whilst we upload the photos.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Is that you done now, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm nervous about that, but yeah.
Well, we are going to see you for a couple of reviews over the next 18 months.
Perfect.
So, because today is the whitening review, is that right? Yeah, so we're going to see you in 6 months for the next one.
Okay.
And then one a year after that. 18
Oh,
months,
love that.
basically.
Thank
so
you.
Just to double check your retainers, make sure they're all doing well.
Yeah.
But yeah, just never become lazy with the nighttime retainers.
Oh no, I'm just going to keep doing it every night because I'm used to it.
That's better actually, because then
even when I'm drunk, that retainer goes in.
It stops you grinding your teeth at least.
Yeah.
But actually it's good because it's almost easier to wear it full time than it is to wear it 2 days a week.
Agree.
It's just routine.
Yeah.
You know all about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, any problems, obviously give us a shout.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll show
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you, and you. Bye. I was like, have I just paid all this money for a lisp? I literally couldn't get my tongue to go in the right. And I was singing and I was giving myself the ick. I was like, stop singing because the words were just horrible. But yeah, I can't feel it now. Yeah, that doesn't even look like my mouth.
They look beautiful, Vicky.
Thank you.
Well, that's how we started.
Yeah. And the bottom ones, when my lips open more, they were so triangular. That's the first thing, yeah, look. That's the first thing Damon said to me. He was like, your teeth are so triangular.
Black triangles because of the shape.
Because I've got one here and I just don't want to.
These one.
Yeah.
But it's the
Look at those gums. I'm at a grade 3 and I need to get to a 1.
so like this one, for example.
Look at the state of those. It was Instagram when I started doing stories that I noticed my teeth. Isn't that mad?
Before the whitening.
Before the whitening. Could have used a bit of lip balm there, Vic. Thank you. A cheesy little smile. My God, my teeth just pop on that background.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's lovely to see you. Thank
Oh,
you.
you're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Bye, bye. I used to thank the girls for making me a coffee. Yeah, thank you so much, girls. Thank you. Bye. A wide reach. Let's go, bitches. I might just like pull him out the bag like it's a rabbit in a hat and just show you. So my supplements, I'll give you a little backstory because that's always helpful. But I'm trying to heal my stomach. I've had ulcerative colitis, to recap, for like 5 years, diagnosed, about 3 now. It's probably really helpful to show you a picture, but my colon does not look like your colon. It's so inflamed, it's like bleeding. And then I get fatigue, huge amounts of bloating, my skin, endless symptoms. I don't like taking medicine, is the short of it. And I'm all about holistic. So I went to see a homeopath, had an appointment, it was an hour, it cost me £75. And it's a bit like kinesiology. They test your body to see what's going on, how it reacts. Anyway, she confirmed all my intolerances, which are actually gluten, dairy, beef, which I thought was coming, and pork. I'm not intolerant to fish, but my body doesn't tolerate it. Caffeine I can't have, which I knew. I've given up coffee a year ago, and sugar. I'm a huge sugar addict, but that's a catch-22 with the whole no energy, need sugar, horrendous cycle. She tested my body and she realized how sensitive my body was. So all these supplements that she recommended to me, and there are a lot because my body is quite toxic, it's quite inflamed, and to heal it. Now, she was like, I'm so sorry, I've recommended so many, but it's not her fault. She doesn't benefit she's not on commission for it. So some of them I need to take for 4 weeks, some of them as much as 8 weeks. So I'll go through them, what they do for me, and I'll tell you about my side effects because it's not been good. So I ordered these two, and they're spenny. I ordered these two. Now, these are on prescription. You can't just order these online. So I had to have proof via a prescription from her to send to this company in Ireland. So one is a digestive enzyme. So I have to take that twice a day. I take 3/4 teaspoon, and I take that before I eat 2 of my meals. And then afterwards, I take something called Drop. I've had to buy like a little mini syringe because I was just pouring it everywhere and it's expensive. But this is to help with any damage to any organs. It helps with brain function. It helps heal and repair. They taste friggin' horrendous. They're like pure alcohol. And again, I take that twice a day, 20 minutes after food. Expensive, they're £30 each. So with delivery, it cost me £70. But when you get to the point where your body isn't working, I'd pay £1,000 for this stuff. Like that's how desperate I am to feel better. Now, another thing, she discovered I've got leaky gut. So leaky gut is where your intestines become permeable. So your junctions should be really tight like this. But when you have leaky gut, they become like this. So through your intestines, food, bacteria, all the things that shouldn't leak into your bloodstream, and because they shouldn't be there, your immune system attacks it. So I need to tighten those junctions and take L-glutamine. Now this costs £30, it's a quality product. You can get loads online that are really cheap, but I'd rather take something that was genuine and quality. You can take up to 15 grams of this a day. My stomach is that sensitive, I can tolerate half a gram at the moment. And even then I feel a bit bloated. She did prescribe me 2 half grams, morning with some water, empty stomach, and evening before bed, but I don't think I can tolerate the second dose. I'll update you on that in a minute. But this is really good if you do have gut issues, but you have to start small because you're instantly gonna blow if you have a sensitive stomach. But I'm persevering. Next up is magnesium citrate. So this cost, I think this is £20. There are different forms of magnesium. You can get magnesium glycerate, you can get magnesium citrate. There's another form as well, I can't think of the name of it, but they all do different things. Magnesium citrate is for digestion. Glycerate is for sleep, well-being, energy, that kind of thing. Meant to take these twice a day. I've been taking 1 dose of it. It's meant to make your digestive system work, but my body is still slow. I'm not really seeing the full benefit just yet, but patience is a virtue. It's mega EPA, so this is actually just a fish oil, cod liver oil. I can't tolerate fish, and as I've said before, like my hair, my skin, luckily my nails are fine, but I can't digest fats. So I love fish. I can't digest it and I get symptoms. If I eat some olives, I can't digest that. It's too fatty. Mum put some olive oil on some roast potatoes, sent me into an instant flare-up. Just too overwhelming for my body. So she's recommended me an omega-3, and this one is really quality. Again, I think these are like £20, £25 each. But this is from this company, it's all about quality, and this specific omega-3 is from small fish in the food chain, because the small fish have less exposure because they're younger and they're smaller to pollution. So it's actually less toxic for my body based on that. One of them is just my biotin, which she tested for me and said that my body could tolerate. So that's just for my hair, my nails, my skin. I take that once a day. I already had that. And then 2 more. So this one, I mean, the colour alone is gross. It's a B complex, so it's all the B minerals, and I really, really am depleted of B minerals, again, where my body can't absorb any of the nutrients from my food. But this disgusting yellowy orange liquid, I pour 4 drops under my tongue, hold it there because then it gets into my bloodstream. And I take that in the morning with breakfast. And this is just like an energy boost. She was like, your body's really low, you're really energetically low, you just need a boost. I can't say this, bioacidophilus said it. It's a powder, and I've been taking the tip of a teaspoon once a day with food. This is what's trying to get rid of the bad bacteria in my gut, but we think it's too much. Again, this was £30. I think this was 20. So these alone cost me like 80, 90 pounds, these 4. These were 70, this was 30. So you can see how this adds up, but I need help. So I've been really bloated, really bloated. I've been super angry. I've been super emotional. Like, I only cry once when my period's due. I've probably cried 3 or 4 times this week. And that's this week alone. This is my 2 days away, this will be my 3rd week of taking all of this. And I just don't feel good. I feel like I'm in a flare up constantly. I haven't got this burst of energy. I feel pretty crap, to be honest. And I'm following all the protocol. I'm not eating the foods I'm not meant to be eating. I'm drinking glass bottled water because I don't drink tap water, and I was drinking loads of plastic bottled water. And she said, for the average person, you can get away with some plastic bottled water, but where my stomach is so compromised and my body is so toxic, I can't afford to have all this plastic going into my body. So I drink glass bottled water. The cheeky Coke Zeros, I'm really struggling to give up. I've given up sweets because, I mean, get a life, like, you know, you've got to give up something. I understand that things have to get worse before they get better, like, I get that. But I also shouldn't be feeling how I'm feeling. I think it could be this, but I know how good this is. And she said that she thinks it's this bioacidophilus. And I've done loads of research and she confirmed it. There's something called a healing crisis. So where your body's trying to get rid of the toxicity and get all the bad bacteria out and replace it and build, you know, the live culture and all the good stuff, you obviously are detoxing it and you're purging it, and you then get all these symptoms such as you feel fatigued, you're moody, I'm emotional, I'm angry. And yeah, part of it is my gut healing because that's where your emotions sit within your gut. And I've had some wild dreams that have cleared up a few situations in my life. But she was like, let's back off this and let's see how you feel in 2 days and call back. I was 3 pounds up, and 3 pounds on me in bloat feels horrendous. And I'm already like 1.5 pounds down after a day. So annoying that it could be that, because obviously my body needs it. But she said the idea is we don't put you into a healing crisis. We go so slowly that actually we can get the same result without you having to feel all these feelings. So I'm going to call her back in a couple of days, see how that goes. I've put back in with her for January so that she can test me again. But she said, you know, Vic, you're small, your body is super sensitive, so we can pull back on some of this stuff. But me being me, I'm like, the easy thing to do would be to sack all this off and be like, oh, I'll just deal with what I was dealing with before, but that's just not who I am. If I can get through this stage and kind of start to feel some of the benefits, 'cause it can't get any worse, then I'm in. Just a bit of a summary, really, but if you've got any questions on any of it, I feel like gut issues are getting more and more common, but again, it's based on the stresses that we have. You know, we now have social media. No one really switches off anymore. We're eating way more processed food. But if you've got any questions on any kind of gut health, any of the supplements I'm taking, what they do, yeah, drop a comment below. Cheesy smile. Thanks for watching my channel. I flippin' love making these YouTubes. If you could like, comment, subscribe, you don't know how much that helps me, and it helps me see like what kind of content you guys are enjoying. So I'm gonna head home now. I need to eat. It's 3:30. And yeah, I've only had 1 meal today, but I get so hyper, I get so like into all of this, like with clients and filming, that I don't even really consider the time. So stay tuned. I'm going to go home and stare at my teeth. I was driving earlier and I was like, pay attention to the road, Vic, but I was in the mirror just like checking out my teeth. So thank you to Dental on the Banks. Their hospitality over the last 2 years and 10 months has been next level. I've never had one appointment where there's been anything but perfect service. and how they just showed me all my before and afters and the care they took and the coffee. Like, I wouldn't go to any other dentist. So give them a follow. I'll attach their details below. But yeah, I will be dropping another one shortly, so stay tuned.